like, yeah, I just found, my passion and whatnot and things like that. And it was, what, fitness and what, nutrition or whatever. Tell me a little bit about that. Like, what's up with that?
Okay, so that was found out of my own struggle. So, November 2016, I went to the doctor because something was going on with my body. Nothing crazy or striking. Just the female, right? The female body.
Okay.
Let's just put it that way.
No doubt.
It's all men here. So the female body, it was something going on. And when she weighed me, I was 211 pounds. And I was like, I'm 5 feet. Like, what? Well, I'm 5'2".
Oh, but I said, girl, you better give yourself the minute.
I'm 5'2". I'm 5'2". But no, and I had never, like, I was always a small girl. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, birth control, relationship, getting a new job where you sit at the desk all day, y'all having potlucks. I gained weight. But it was gradual. It wasn't all just hit me. It was gradual over the course of like 5 years, but I didn't realize that I had gotten that far, like 211 pounds, and then it's starting to affect my body where my body's not performing the way, or you know what I'm saying, operating the way it should be. Like I said, I'm a woman, and different things happen with our body, and sometimes your weight can affect why your body isn't functioning correctly. Okay. And that's not even just for a woman, that's just your body, period. Right. So that was November 2016. So I started playing around here and there, trying to lose weight, but I wasn't really serious. I didn't take myself seriously until March of 2017. I really started attacking that thing. And so it would be like that was like a really tough spot for me because I was so insecure. It was a struggle to even go to the gym because I felt like everybody was staring at me. Like, oh my God, look at that fat girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, she should have been in here a long time ago. Look at her.
It's about time.
Right. But and like, even the people that I talk to now, everybody's like, Subina, you weren't even that big. But I'm in my head, though. Okay. You know what I'm saying? These are all things. And for real, if you want to be honest, it was nothing but the attack of the enemy because the idle mind is a double playground. But in my mind, I'm like, oh my God. So I remember one day vividly, man, I went to the gym and I struggled through my workout because I was feeling so low. Because, again, I was in my head and I'm mad at myself. Like, how did you even let yourself get here? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you let yourself go like this? I went home, got in the shower, and bawled my eyes out. Like, that was a tough day. You know what I'm saying?
Turning point, though.
It was, I'm telling you, because a lot of times you'll see me like on my posts on Instagram and Facebook, I'll hashtag like struggle builds character. It's real. Like, me losing weight, and I'm still in the process of losing weight. I'm not where I want to be now.
I've seen the transformation, but
yeah, I am transforming. Right. It was rough. But I always say it was more of a mental thing than it ever was physical. You have to have, first of all, you have to be disciplined to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make your mind up early on, like, this is what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to stick to it. And me losing weight showed me that I can do anything. Like, there's nothing you can't tell me that I can, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing you're going to tell me I'm not going to be able to do. I'm going to do it. So, which is how I found my passion for it, because it made me, everything that I was feeling on the outside and on the inside came out. So because I was building my confidence in myself, but then it began to come out so people could see my confidence on me. You know what I'm saying? So then it'd be like, people be like, oh my God, you're so confident. And I don't have to say, I never had to say, feeling confident, I'm feeling good about myself, but people would see it on me. You know what I'm saying?
See your essence.
Yes, how I carry myself, my aura, exactly. And that's how it became my passion. And I want to help people feel better about themselves. Not even just the health. I mean, of course, your health is definitely important because you got to take care of your body in order for it to take care of you. It's definitely important, but also how you feel about yourself. Because if you don't feel good about yourself, 9 times out of 10, you're probably not going to take good care of yourself. So,
I like the fact that you said how you feel about yourself is very important.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that falls into self-esteem and see what a lot of things going on, not just for us as adults, but for the younger generation.
Yeah.
And it's crazy nowadays because a lot of kids are, getting bullied, and it's nothing new. Bullying is not new. Okay, because we've been bullied when we was younger as well. But the thing about it is nowadays they just taking it a lot harder than we did. You know what I'm saying? Social media, and I honestly just still on the fence on my outlook on bullying, because I was bullied when I was young, but I just feel like it built my character, made me strong as a person. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays they just giving up. I gotta be gentle when I talk about the subject. I can't just say giving up, because a lot of children are taking their own lives, and different things like that. So feeling good about yourself when it comes to that, how do you at some point we're gonna have kids, at some point we might be working with kids or different things like that. So how do we instill that and impute that to them and let them know that, look, self-esteem starts within yourself, building yourself. You know what I mean? Do we go the route as far as whatever you don't like about yourself, either fix it or come to terms with it, or what I'm saying? Like, what would you think, bro? Like, what would you tell the younger generation when it's regarding to bullying?
That's a good question.
And different things like that?
Because like you said, it's a whole different breed nowadays. So like back in the day, we got bullied. You got a few kids at your school talking about you. Now
it's going viral.
Now you got your whole school district talking about you,
right?
And maybe some others. But I don't have any kids, so like that question would be hard. I'm not around a lot of kids right now because all my cousins is older and they're not at this stage where they're having kids. But first, after you share the experiences, because like I used to be huge as a kid, like so I know what the bullying, but like you said, it made me stronger and it made me like become funny, so I was witty more. So now I'm firing back and everything. So like little scuffle, whatnot, it's whatever. But now it's like more kids are to themselves, and people, it seems like these kids are getting smarter than what we were at a younger age. More technology being able, so they find out clicks and stuff to pick out and everything. But for that part, I feel like a lot of kids need to find out like what they do like about themselves. Not worry about everything that's bad about themselves, but what do you like? What makes you? One thing I like about this generation is they're different. They're not afraid to be different. So that's one of the best things for it to be, because if you were different back in the day, you were getting a joke, you were getting bullied. But now it's like being cool to be
stand out a little
weird and awkward and everything. So I say embrace that and it's easier to find now kids that like that and are more common to you because you have more access to different kids and everything. Just build upon that instead of looking at the downfall and the negatives and everything of the kids just putting out to you, because there's just so much bad energy out there, but at the same time so much good. So,
and when I was a kid, man, honestly, like one of the things that used to make me like just wake up every morning is that I always knew there was a future for me. Like I always knew, like, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? When I turn 18, when I turn this age, I'm gonna be doing all this and that and this and that. And whether I'm doing that now or not, it helped me back then.
Yeah.
But see, I don't understand, like, nowadays, I feel like, matter of fact, I feel this way, but I'm trying to see if y'all feel this way as well. Do you think because society itself is becoming more sensitive that we're passing that down to the younger generation? Because there used to be a lot of things we used to be able to do and get away with and watch on TV and different things like that and say, but you can't say that no more. You get shut down. No questions.
I feel like it goes both ways though.
Okay, talk to me.
I feel like it goes both ways is because I feel like parents are becoming more open with their kids and they want their kids to have a little bit more freedom. So, for example, we couldn't say stuff like, you a lie. You lying. You're a liar. Right.
You get
That's
the back slap.
disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Oh, saying that to your parents?
Oh,
no.
Or just period. If my parents heard me call somebody a liar or say you're a lie, lie was not even supposed to be in our vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? We would have to say you telling a story, or you fibbing.
You fibbing.
Or you're not telling the truth. That's the time up.
No.
Oh. But now kids can cuss around their parents as teenagers. You hear them saying all kinds. They talking to their parents like they're their best friend. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like it goes both ways. Well, I don't curse, but even when I did,
you don't do nothing. You just go. Somebody, can we edit a halo over Subina head?
Turn that light on the head.
Oh my God.
When you talk, we need to have a little glow on you. Goodness.
I'm not missing out on anything.
I don't cuss.
But no, I don't. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I'm not missing out on anything.
Yeah,
But no. As far as kids, I feel like we, like the parents, just like for example, back in the day, your neighbor used to be able to discipline you. Now, you better not touch my child. I don't care what he did.
Well, I mean, I'm to be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. My neighbors never touched me. But I'm just saying, then what they could do is be like, hey, I'm gonna tell your daddy.
Nowadays,
I'm gonna tell your daddy.
A parent would be like, don't talk to my kid like that.
Like,
I feel like parents, not even kids, like the parents have softened kids. Cause like how my parents raised me. And my parents is probably one of these kids' parents. They'd be like, yo, we might have to call. Like, not saying they disciplined me wrong, but like, it was like, they were strict. Forget getting in trouble with the cops. I'm scared of my parents.
Facts.
I don't care. Matter of fact, take me to jail. I don't want to go home. Like,
and don't call them at all.
Please don't call them.
Hopefully they think I'm sleeping over somebody else.
It wasn't even that. Because back in the day, if you got in trouble, everybody knew you did it.
Yeah.
Your parents find out, then next thing you know, your auntie on the phone. Girl, let me tell you what she done did.
You told auntie?
Right.
Somebody find out.
You get in trouble like 10 times by 10 different adults. Like,
everybody knows you.
Exactly. But now, can't nobody touch my child.
Oh yeah.
Can't nobody chastise my child but me. And I don't care what you said my child did. I'ma still believe my child.
But whatever happened to it takes a village
it doesn't
to raise a child? Not no damn more. It don't take no village no more.
It doesn't.
What's going on? Like, we actually need the consistency in the respect level, because honestly, if you don't respect and you don't acknowledge, authority and stuff like that at a young age, there's a place for you.
Yep.
There's two places for you. There's two places for you that you don't want to be in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If
right.
you don't get that, if that's not instilled in you at a young age, it's better to learn early than to learn later. Mm-hmm. Do it right the first time. I just really feel like, okay, so if we got, we got all these kids nowadays and they got all this extra things that they're exposed to. Of course, sex is more exposed to them more. No point intended, but different things like sex, not only sex but sexuality and different things like that. Certain things that we
even touch on that.
Yeah, certain things that were taboo. This is how I'm gonna do it. Certain things that were taboo when we were growing up is now open. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just sexuality, but it's other things as well. But see, nowadays, kids are being judged directly. You know what I mean? What we find out as adults that's not important to us might have been important to us while we was in high school and different things like that. They worried about clothing brands and different things like that or anything of that nature. And it's like, hey, you try paying your bills and then going out and buying some $200-$300 pair or something. Pair or something. Not wardrobe or something.
Yeah.
Pair or something.
Mm-hmm.
For a kid that's bringing me these? Oh, no.
But that's what they do.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they want to be their friends. But I blame the parents. It's not even the kids' fault that they're disrespectful. It's not the kids' fault that they feel entitled to everything. It's the parents. And half of it could be because the parents, because they had strict parents, right? So they feel like I don't want to shelter my kids the way I was sheltered. I don't want to be that parent, the mean parent, the strict parent. I don't want to be that parent to my kids because I know how it made me feel. But then there's the thing called balance that you have to have. Like,
let me go into here. Because you said that, it's leading me to my next question. Do you think that because we were brought up a certain way and may not have, or may not have turned out as good as we think possible, that we would try to be the exact opposite when we raise our kids? Like, for example, say if we got whoopings. Back in the day, we used to call them beats.
Yeah.
You can't call them that now, police and everything. But look, whoopings. Honestly, I feel like it helped me. Cause see, but that's just me. And I knew what I was doing as a male. You know what I'm saying? So, but just that as an example, do you just think that how you were raised, do you think you'll follow suit? Or will you be the exact opposite for when it comes time for you to raise your children?
I think I want to be the parent that allows open dialogue for my kid in a sense where I leave it's a comfortable place for them to be able to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I felt comfortable with talking to my mom. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I can go to my mom and talk to her about just about anything. However, I also was smart enough, because I wasn't going to try my mama, there was a level of respect. It was a way I had to come to her, though. I could come to her and tell her things that I have going on with my body. Or maybe boys, you know what I'm saying? Now, again, there was a level of respect, so we may not go deep into it, or I'm not going to be cussing at her like she's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? There was a level of respect.
You don't do that no more. But, sorry.
As a kid, right? So I want my kids to feel comfortable enough to come to me and tell me when something's going on with them. However, there are some things that as I've gotten older, I can see, like beating your kids, right? I'm still on the fence about it.
Yeah.
I'm still on the fence about it because on one aspect, I'm like, I made sure I did everything I needed to do so I didn't have to get beaten. Right?
Okay.
But at the same time, some kids don't respond the same way. Not every kid responds to the same things the same way. So you may have a kid and that beating stuff may make them more rebellious. Or then you can look at the other side of it. Is hitting someone really love? If I were to hit my boyfriend, then I don't consider that love. I hit my boyfriend or my husband. That's not love to me. So how could I feel that way about my significant other but not about my kids?
I don't know. In the same breath, what makes that different is the fact that you and your significant other are equals. So a lot of times what people fail to realize when they're dealing with their kids is they're not your equal.
Right.
You know, they're not your friend.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So because I am the authority over you,
right,
there's certain things that I have to do to instill this discipline in you. Now, of course, it's not going to happen your whole childhood, but there's going to be a time where this needs to happen. Because what that's going to do is that's going to shape you to be like, okay, I'm not going to do this no more because that's what's going to happen when I do it.
Right.
You know, so I think for me, I'm always going to, be a disciplinary because I'm the man, especially when I got boys. And I know if I was bad, my sons,
don't you speak that?
Okay. No, I know that. I know they're gonna be me times 10. So I gotta nip them in the bud. So just know, this daddy right here is going down. But that's just how we gonna leave it like that.